some sort of intro. The defense attorneys asked the Genghis many questions to try to prove his innocence. After being asked by the defensive attorneys if they gave their victims a choice between whether they wanted to surrender or start a war, the Genghis responded with,
to our conquest, or to be conquest, and allow them the chance to surrender before we attack them.
which the Genghis believed that gave them a justified reason to kill the amounts of people that they did.
Yes, because if you had been given a chance to survive and you didn't take that, how is that our fault?
The Genghis and the Mongols had religious tolerance over the people that they conquered.
Well, within our empire, we obviously helped to expand trade on the Silk Road, and we gave it protection, so it was facilitating more trade because merchants did not have to worry about things. And outside of it, we allowed the free movement of emissaries. So, if somebody sent a diplomat into our empire, we wouldn't hold them hostage or kill them. We would allow these diplomatic relations.
Some of the innovations and inventions Genghis spread through China are
under our reign and the reign of my grandson, paper money came to common use throughout our empire, and also I helped with military tactics. Our military, never before seen, very mobile on horses. They used short bows. They were very fast. Other armies couldn't keep up with us. And we also employed psychological warfare. People think that we're barbarians, but fear is a tactic used in war to help you gain victory. These were all justified actions to help us expand our empire.
Also, we created the postal system, which efficiently sent mail and messages through millions of miles of land.
It was time for the prosecution attorneys to start asking Genghis Khan some questions. They tried to prove his guilt by asking,
Are you aware of the amount of people you killed when invading other territories?
Yes.
Unfortunately for the prosecution attorneys, Genghis was prepared to answer any questions and he had no mercy.
With all respect to the dead, we had given the civilizations the opportunity to surrender, and they didn't, so they knew what the other choice was if they did not surrender.
Also, in order to expand an empire, you need to conquer people. You don't just go up to people and say, can I have your land? And they say yes. You have to kill people in order to get what you want in terms of conquest and land expansion. People will not give up their country for nothing.
Why did your army find it necessary to continue to kill people of the land that had already surrendered, though, if you're saying that you gave them a chance to surrender?
Which settlements are in question here?
I have a question for you. How would you build the largest European camp after?
Trying to make some recovery over Genghis' answers, the prosecution side decided to bring up his past life to try to prove that he is an uncivilized man.
Is it true that you killed your half-brother as a child over a hunting dispute? Did you find this necessary?
After realizing that questioning Genghis was going to be very little help in trying to prove his guilt, they whipped out some evidence to help their case.
Would you say that you were a civilized person? Yes, I would. Then how do you explain this? Then how do you explain this? The person that has been killed from one of your invasions.
In war, sometimes innocent civilians get killed.
It took some time for Genghis to process what that evidence was trying to prove, and he realized that he had killed many innocent people during his invasions, and he could only say that. After seeing the prosecution side had evidence against Genghis, they decided it was only wise to put some for Genghis.
We would like to put document B into evidence. It was a letter from Genghis Khan's doctor stating that he has been diagnosed with PTSD.
The defense attorneys were allowed to ask one more question before the end of the trial. They asked the Genghis if all his positive impacts outweighed all his negative impacts.
Arts and culture survived through my reign, and I was, even for my own people and others from the settlements that I conquered, they believed that I was a good person because they lived through my reign, and they know that if you chose to surrender or if you survived through the war of conquering, your life was good.